Greetings to my viewers. I'm Alfred Omwenga, a teacher of English and Literature at St. Charles Luanga Girls National School. Today I'm going to look at Act 4, Scene 1, and I'll call it Brokering Peace Between Mosi and His Faction Through Utilitarianism. The scene takes place at the Jungle Room in the Madingo Golf Club. Justice Jaden, who is distressed, sits pensively as he meets Harvester, a religious figure. He expects Harvester to help him concerning the Samaritan. However, Harvester says he is no better position because he's accused of countless crimes. So he's accused of countless crimes, and we are going to see that on page 38, where he is accused of abuse of office. And I'm going to read page 38 of the Samaritan. Your worship, let me also bring to your attention that I'm accused of many crimes of abuse of office. The latest accusations are the letters I did, banning the use of apps, and directing our ICT officer to take steps against suspect innovations. No sooner had I dispatched the letters than they found their way into the Samaritan. So Harvester feels he can't help Jaden to procure a truce between him and actually Mayor Mosi and his faction. Jaden wonders whether is he not a born again Christian. Again, we can see it's ironical for Harvester, who is a born again Christian, to engage in corruption. Harvester defends himself, saying that he was not set out to do the wrong. He has done so because of Mayor Mosi. He says that he has a religious duty to obey Mayor. That's what he says. Harvester here is actually a symbol of religion, who is secretly corrupt, so we can see his hypocrisy as a religious leader. Jaden says he got entangled in a scandal with Ramdai and Basdeo. That is on page 116. This is about the Rodengate affair, which we read on page 108, where Evie gave dollars to Mr. Basdeo and Honorable Ramdai to silence them, not to expose the affair. Jaden therefore fears being dragged into the case that Mosi has filed against Honorable Ramdai, Honorable Seima, Honorable Ted, and Basdeo, using lawyers acting for the municipal council. That's on page 115. Jaden is being tormented also by guilt. You can see he hallucinating rats. He tells Harvester, my brother, the issue of rodents has tormented me beyond measure. I have been seeing rats and other rodents running all over the place, even with my eyes, even when my eyes are wide open. That's on page 117. So you can see the hallucinating rats that are tormenting Jaden because of the guilt of engaging in corruption. He is also controlled by Mayor Mosi, who knows about his illegal shareholding in exchange for favorable rulings, demanding he jails his former partners to prevent a no-confidence vote. Jaden proposes to Harvester the philosophy of utilitarianism, the principle of the greatest happiness for the greatest number of people. That's on page 118. The principle is intended to unite Mosi and his faction. He asks Harvester, whom both sides respect, to broker peace and prevent further conflict. Jaden says, look, Mayor Mosi is up in arms. Honorable Dale and all the rest of them are also up in arms. Mayor Mosi is not clean, and neither are the rest. Why don't we come together and talk to one another? That's on page 118. This scene highlights the deep-seated corruption and power struggles within the municipality. Jaden is caught between powerful figures using blackmail and intimidation, and has no choice but to rely on Harvester to save him. Jaden believes that they can deal with the Samaritan, which has exposed their misdeeds, as one united force. That's on page 119. He looks forward for a meeting the following day in his chambers if Harvester succeeds in his bid of uniting the warring parties, that is Mosi and his faction. Thank you. dear subscribers.